Thank you, sir. Again, I want to assure you this will be complied with.
Coming in the wake of a raging debate on whether or not to scrap the KCPE exams.
At this point, let me clear the air on the issue of abolition of KCPE examination.
Education Minister Sam Ongeri could not afford to steer clear of the topic as he released this year's KCPE results. Those calling for the abolishment of the exams say it has perennially denied many pupils the chance to go to secondary school and in the long term also kept them out of the job market where academic qualifications are a critical entry requirement.
The KCPE examination is a norm referenced and not a criterion reference examination. It assesses achievement and competencies of candidates and awards scores commensurate with their performance.
Ongeri's justification is that interventions put in place by the Ministry of Education have seen the transition rate from primary to secondary education rise from 43% in 2003 when the free primary education program was started to 67% in January 2010. He now projects the ministry will attain a transition rate of 72.5%, translating to 539,000 places available for Form 1 intake in 2011.
And I think we should avoid all the distractions that are being put up to bear pressure upon us to change course when we're in the mainstream of achieving those targets.
The debate was triggered by Ndaragwa MP Jeremiah Kioni, who has given a notice of motion in Parliament to abolish KCPE and instead introduce a continuous education system from level 1 to Form 4 so as to ensure every Kenyan child has access to basic education.
KCPE idumishwe, isiondolewe wakati huu. Ikiondolewa wakati huu kutakuwa na gap, kutakuwa na vacuum.
At least 60% of the national examination results should come from continuous assessment. 40% should come at the final examination, so that at least we can know that the child, right from standard 4 up to standard 8, this child, what was the performance, and that's what we want to understand.
While Ongeri projects that a 100% transition rate will only be achieved in 2015, the high number of pupils currently missing out on Form 1 places could not help him give way to the arguments presented by those who prefer that KCPE be abolished.
The 8,110 candidates who scored 100 marks and below in this year's examination need to either retake the examination or proceed to arts and courses in the youth polytechnics so as to improve their competencies.
If MPs approve Kioni's motion to scrap KCPE, then the government will have to come up with an implementation mechanism involving the amendment of the existing law through a bill, something that could end the 25-year-old annual KCPE exams. Hussein Mohammed, Citizen Live at 9.